A tense moment unfolded when an R-44 helicopter suddenly lost control and plunged toward the ground before crashing into thick snow. Fortunately, both people on board survived and walked away safely after the incident. The rehearsal for the Lethbridge International Air Show suddenly took a tragic turn when a CF-18 fighter jet malfunctioned and burst into flames on the ground. SpaceX Starship launches always deliver a breathtaking spectacle, leaving anyone who witnesses them in awe.
Dios mío. Dios mío, Dios mío.
South Korea's finest moment on the world stage. It's a symbolic flame, one the government hopes will be eternal. The Army enlists 3 of their top pilots to put the flame in place. But because of the excessive weight, anything but ideal conditions can send things spinning out of control. The chopper splits in 2, plummeting to the concrete bridge like a Hollywood stunt. Half the craft erupts into flames. The rest sinks to the bottom of the Han River.
This NASA aircraft was definitely not supposed to land like this. On July 2nd, 2013, the Proton M launch ended in complete failure. The rocket veered off course shortly after liftoff. It was later found that the cause was an incorrect installation of angular velocity sensors.
Video shows the moment the Jeju Airlines passenger jet touched down in Muon, South Korea, the belly of the jet skidding on the tarmac before it slams into a concrete wall, exploding into a fireball. Flight 2216 was carrying 175 passengers from Bangkok, Thailand.
as the helicopter worked to install a towering 7-story Christmas tree structure. Disaster struck when the rotor clipped a cable, sending the aircraft crashing down. Thankfully, the pilot survived with only minor injuries.
Michael James was the pilot tapped on the shoulder by a passenger who knew in that split second they were on a collision course.
The fateful Moscow landing that shocked the world is now being haunted again. On May 5th, 2019, an Aeroflot plane was hit by lightning while en route to Murmansk and forced to make an emergency turn.
This jet takes off from an aircraft carrier at maximum thrust.
Oh! A vintage plane crashed onto Highway 101 in Agora Hills, causing a complete traffic snarl Tuesday afternoon. Fortunately, the pilot survived and was uninjured.
In 2005, a JetBlue Airlines Airbus A320 made an emergency landing with its front landing gear stuck at a 90-degree angle. The plane landed at a speed of 222 kilometers per hour, and the pilot tried to keep the nose gear off the ground for as long as possible. Upon touchdown, a shower of sparks erupted, but fortunately, no fire broke out on the aircraft.
What began as a firefighting mission in Pangalmo, Chile ended in tragedy when the aircraft struck power lines and exploded on a highway.
Bro, get the fuck away from here, like turn around. Bro, no, hold on. I think it's gonna crash, bro. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Damn, they're dead. They are dead, bro.
What just happened in Maryland? A small plane crashed into a high-voltage power tower on the night of November 27th, hanging more than 30 meters in the air. passenger plane almost made a landing, but ended up crashing into the lagoon. Thanks to the US Navy team working nearby, everyone escaped unharmed.
Have you ever wondered how drivers react when an aircraft flies dangerously close to their cars? I bet they were absolutely shocked and terrified.
The two passengers were incredibly lucky that day. A miscalculated runway length, and here's the result. Impressive images, but no injuries.
Imagine sitting on the plane, looking out the window, and seeing the engine engulfed in flames, sparks flying everywhere. It feels like the whole world is collapsing before your eyes, and sheer terror takes over every fiber of your being.
Easy, 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 easy! Oh my God! Chili!
Touchdown. Kind of.
Oh putain.
Wow. Wow.
Je sais pas, en haut. Et le flic là, non?
Here is footage of an engine fire involving a dynamic International Airways aircraft at Fort Lauderdale-Hollywood International Airport in Florida. Fortunately, everyone evacuated safely. Pilot Dario Costa attempted to fly his Red Bull racing plane through a tunnel in Turkey. The stunt was a success and set a world record for the first airplane to fly through a tunnel.
Congratulations to the lucky pilot for making a safe landing in the sea without any injuries.
An actual plane crash.
A slow motion test captured a Martin Baker ejection seat firing from a Gloucester Meteor aircraft in the UK, revealing the sheer power behind this life-saving technology.
Gliding steel meets floating steel. A Russian MiG touches down on India's biggest warship.
Cover your ears, Dad. Trust me.
Why waste time chatting during such an epic landing? The situation is actually tough. Landing on an aircraft carrier in zero visibility conditions.
F-86 Sabre, North American ya de caza bombardeo.
¡Hostia! That pilot just unlocked expert mode. Flying that low and that close, absolutely insane skills.
Woo! Ha ha!
At the CIAF 2021 Air Show in Slovakia, the Slovak government showcased two of its aircraft, the Airbus A319 and the Fokker 100. Both jets performed impressive flybys and maneuvers during the event.
So fast. Oh my god. Oh! It's not stopping. Oh. Oh my god. Dude, that is badass.
На ротацию нормально сядет.
This is how fighter pilots are ejected from their seats at 100 feet per second.
Dios mío.
この信じられない航空機スーパージャッピーは全球博隆治年代に NASA のニーズに合わせて設計されました。これらの飛行機はわずか武器だけが製造され、そのうちの1機は現在も 宇宙セクターで活動し、宇宙ステーションに製品を届けています。これは高さ30メートル以上のカモシの設計で、この珍しい航空系の記載方法です。ここでは軍事牽制中のグループフライトが信じられないほどよく組織されている様子を見て取れます。これがボーイングの単価の中での給油プロセスです。これらの輪は揚力を生成するためにブレドが回転している空気の構造です。これらの輪は空気が非常につがっているときにより頻繁に見られます。パイロットに誠意的なスキルがあると、車陸装置が水上スキのように変わります。これはヘリコ。
Target from the ground. Support vehicles in the vicinity of the Arcus on CCD. Are you listening active?
Do you think this was the pilot's fault?
Mama! Dana!
This guy decided to compete for a Darwin Award just to capture this footage.
Taking the grass vector here, we've got the two vectors, parallel runways, grass and seal. Lovely touchdown there by Arthur Davey, our local pilot in the Yak 3. Ran from, oh, he's just, that's not looking good.
A perfect landing right on a moving ship.
He experienced engine trouble, which meant the aircraft couldn't generate enough lift. As a result, he had to perform an emergency landing in the snow. Fortunately, the snow acted as a natural cushion.
Now witness the raw power of the U.S. Army's twin-engine CH-47 Chinook helicopter as it lifts an M777 howitzer. This is the heaviest lifting Western helicopter in service today, named after the Chinook Native American tribe from what is now Washington State.
This Boeing C-17 Globemaster III is overtaking another aircraft of the same model mid-flight.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
Oh my lord.
Tower, shifting and following us, sir. After that, shifting following us. Signal followed.
Dubai is the only place where a swimming pool on a skyscraper overlooks a terrifying 77-story drop. The F-22 Raptor delivers a breathtaking display at the Oshkosh Air Show, performing maneuvers that seem to defy physics.
Cover your ears, Dad. Trust me.
Here's a rare and powerful spectacle, an F-18 flying supersonically right past a US aircraft carrier. The fighter jet breaks the sound barrier, creating that impressive sonic boom that hits the crew on deck. A pure adrenaline moment for these sailors witnessing the raw power of their naval aviation.
I love seeing people come up with creative new ways to jump out of planes. That weightless sensation is caused by a plane making a steep descent, simulating a brief period of zero gravity for the passengers. Engineering students from Japan test the boundaries of human-powered aviation with their sleek green glider. They could work on the landing, though. This footage illustrates how the military refuels Chinooks mid-flight to maintain continuous operations. It's incredibly difficult to pull off.